I'm Darren DePaul, and you're watching the Blizzard Vault series. Let's go check out some legendary treasures with the Vault's librarian and archivist, Joanna Perez. I know that the Blizzard collectors out there, especially in the World of Warcraft community, they would go crazy to see what you have saved over the years. Can you talk a little bit about that?
So one of the things that is really wonderful about the WoW community is their passion for that game. And within the archive, we're collecting prototypes and rare and limited, super extremely limited edition collectibles. But what's really awesome is that when you have these wonderful fans that are trying to acquire these things for themselves in their own collections, is the story that they have to tell about acquiring and what that item means to them.
My name is Carlos Cicero, and I am the shipping and receiving coordinator.
So what is this item that we're looking at?
This is a vanilla World of Warcraft server blade. IT decided to decommission the original World of Warcraft server blades and auction them off for charity. The proceeds went to benefit St. Jude Children's Research Hospital.
So why is this item so special to you?
It reminds me of all the hard work that we put into shipping these out, to decommissioning them. And another reason is because I played on Proudmoore for so long. You know, I spent a good portion of my life on the server making friends, showing my kids how to play, you know, coming into work and talking about the raids that we did that night.
So normally you keep this item above your desk, but I heard that a pretty special place asked to borrow it at one point.
They did. PR approached me and they asked if I was willing to lend my server blade to the Smithsonian. I said no. I didn't want to give it up. It's definitely my most prized possession. There was no way they were going to pry this from my hands.
I haven't seen others like this that have all of these signatures on it. Do you have everyone's signature on here?
I did not get everybody's, unfortunately. I'm missing Morheim, Frank, Kaplan.
We'd like to borrow this. We just want to get some close-up shots and like extra footage for it. Is that okay?
Sounds good. Just don't give it to the Smithsonian.
Oh, I might. Just kidding. So what Carlos thinks is that we took the server blade to get close-up shots. But what we really did was we took the server blade to get all the signatures that he was missing off of it. He has zero clue. Come on, let's go see. Thank you so much, Carlos, for letting us borrow this.
You're welcome.
Whoa, I think there's something wrong with it. We may have messed it up.
Don't even play. Don't mess with me.
Actually, we got you some more signatures.
Very cool. I can tell. I can tell right away. It's filled, yeah. I see Mike. You guys added Mike, definitely.
Mike and Shane and Frank and Chris Metzen. I mean, all of them.
You got Chris on there too?
Chris is on here too.
No way. That's super cool. Thank you. That's amazing.
The collectibles we have aren't just items that we store in the archive, but they're really just the beginnings and start of larger stories.
I love that. That's a really great way of putting it.
Thanks.
It's about creating a memory.
It is.
My name is Chris Seco, and I am the marketing manager for consumer products here at Blizzard Entertainment.
And what are we looking at today?
So today we're looking at a prototype of the Ashbringer sword that we had prototyped out and concepted out to make for the Legion expansion for World of Warcraft. The first one is a 3D print. So whenever we try to concept these prototypes out, we want to get a good feel for the size and shape of these and the practicality of these models. And then after that, we move over to our paint sample where we kind of add some color to it and to see if we can actually take the in-game model and see if we can kind of make it real.
So why were these never released?
And we found that the design looks really cool in the game and on screen, but it's not the quality that we'd like when we would release a product like this. We wanted to stay true to the game, and we also wanted it to be a really cool product that's practical for the fans. And so this one just didn't hit the mark, and we're really sad about it, but we made the decision not to make the product.
So how do you choose what gets released?
We figure out what products line up best with the things that the game have going on. But also at the same time, we like to take a look at what products are the coolest.
Tell me a little bit about the features this sword was going to have.
This was going to be a full collectible with sound and lights and all the bells and whistles. We definitely have that high-end collector in mind and want to give them the highest quality product for the best value.
What do you think the significance is of saving items like this?
Saving the items into the vault is super important for us. Using these as lessons as we design new products and also as inspiration on like, hey, look, we couldn't get it to work this time, but maybe there's another iteration or maybe there's a new piece of technology that comes out that we can incorporate into these products.
Could there be a feature for the Ashbringer sword in your store?
I'm not going to promise anything, but I will say that, you know, sometimes that these products, they find their way back in. And so I'm not going to say that it's not, but you'll have to stay tuned and find out.